What's going on, guys? It's Fun5 back here with another video today, and in this video I just want to bring you guys my Microsoft Showbiz capture settings that I use for my Call of Duty gameplays and all my Xbox One and Xbox 360 gameplays. So we're gonna go ahead and open up Microsoft Showbiz here. I'm actually in the middle of recording a Call of Duty Ghost gameplay on the Xbox One, and if you guys want to know how to set up the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition, which is what I have, to the Xbox One, I'll leave a link in the description, and to a new video that I'm going to be making soon. Once I do get that out, you guys can go check that out on my channel, and show you guys how to set up to the Xbox One. So anyway, we're going to get into this video, guys, and show you guys my capture settings. So if you guys didn't know, there is the new HUPOG capture module for the HD PVR 2 that you can use that gives you 1080p gameplay right off the bat. But I find it a little bit easier to edit in Microsoft Showbiz. That's why I use it. And so yeah, you're gonna go click on capture like I did there. Whoops. Click on capture and bring up this little capture module. I'm gonna make sure this says HUPOG CNF video capture right there under source, which means your HDPVR 2 is connected and ready to record. If you're using the Xbox 360 or Xbox One, you're going to want to make sure your video and audio output is HDMI. I record an MP4 just because I find it easier for me to use and edit my audio in Audacity with. I want to make sure your hardware acceleration is checked. And save to, you can save it to any folder you want. I made mine a special folder for all my HDPVR recordings. Now you're going to go ahead and click on device settings. Nothing's really in here except for your brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, and sharpness, which I don't really edit, and really edit at all actually. But if you guys do choose to, that's your choice on your own. But after you're done with that, click apply if you've changed anything, and if you haven't, click OK. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to format settings. Format settings, there were a couple things that I did change in here, but this isn't what gives you 1080p. Under this you can't get it 1080p from what I noticed. I've seen a few videos that say you can. They've actually just used a different program like Windows Movie Maker to get the 1080p. And in this video you will not need Windows Movie Maker, so that's very easy. So you're going to go ahead and click on your video encoder here, and your bitrate you're going to move it all the way up to 14, and your peak bitrate to 14 as well. If your computer, if you notice in your videos you're a little bit laggy, move it down no less than 10, and your computer should be able to hold it very well. On bitrate mode, you're going to make sure it's constant, not variable. And click apply once you've done everything. You might need to click it twice, but you can go ahead and move on to your dynamic noise reduction. And if you do need to pause the video to see any of my settings, feel free to do so. But I didn't really change anything in this. So yeah, your HUPOG version, nothing you can change there. Your HUPOG H26 for encoder, your aspect ratio should be checked auto, and I did move this to 16:9 here when it was 4:3, and everything under your downscaling, both your downscaling should be left at source. Your profile should be high, your level should be 4, and your latency is low, which is the lag between the HD PVR 2 and your TV. So it's only a couple seconds for low. And then this should, your ACC bitrate should be left at 192, so what I left it at, easiest for me. And your 48K in should be 48, and this should be 44.1K. Analog boost should be checked. Click apply when you're done. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry about that. Gotta wait for this to load. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. So we're back in the format settings. Audio properties, I left that. Didn't change anything there. Video properties, that will change to 14 by what you set your video encoder peak bitrate and bitrate at. I left that at 3. Make sure that's checked as constant bitrate. Once you're done, hit apply. And then this, nothing really else you can do. By this, there is more to it, guys. You can't get 1080p by that. But by knowing you got the right settings, your input resolution should load to 1920 by 1080 and 14.0 MB. Audio should be ACC2 channels. Now we're going to capture a quick little video. Show you guys how to get 1080p. Maybe 5 seconds here. Alright, click stop. Once this is all done loading, should only take a couple seconds. Alright, so exit out of this when you're done. And this should load right here. Alright. And delete all the track content. So what you're gonna do now is click on Option, go down to Preferences, and I left the image transition and text normal. You want to make sure you want to change your aspect ratio to 16:9. That is very important. And others, you want to make sure that says 1280 by 720 HD. That's you're it's not gonna be able to give you 1080p by that, but it helps out a big difference in your video. Click OK when you're done. And once you have your video, drag it in here, edit it, do whatever you need to do, and then click produce. Don't do upload to YouTube. Create a file, and this is how I get my 1080p. Make it format AVI. It should look like this. And then once you have your set to high quality, click setting. You want to make sure that says 1920 by 1080. Most important thing to get your 1080p. And then I just left these at normal. I think I changed this from 29.97 to 30. So save it and then click start, and it'll load in a matter of like a minute or two depending on how long the video is. Once you're done, go ahead to YouTube, click upload, and let it upload. That's how you get your 1080p, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps you guys out a lot. But other than that, guys, I hope to see y'all in my next video. Peace.